That's the right view. Welcome to Hands On with me, Christian Schiller. I'm trying a couple of new things today, things you may or may not notice. Trying to structure into sections. I have a few little section overlays that will come into play in a minute. Now, I stupidly started to realize my microphone was still up there, so I just need to get it into the right position. There we go. Right. Oops. Stay. There we go. So, what is the project today? Let's start there. The project is Screenity. Screenity. What is Screenity and what does it claim to do? Screenity is apparently, according to the GitHub page, and you can see the link at the bottom there, the most powerful screen recorder and annotation tool for Chrome. Just Chrome? We shall see. What does it claim to do? Unlimited recordings of tab desktop, any application and camera, annotations highlighting clicks, microphone and computer controls, countdowns, export options, and as they say, much, much more. Will it deliver? How does it compare to other tools? I personally tend to use Snagit, CleanShot, those kind of more traditional tools, shall we say. I'm maybe a traditional kind of guy. I like applications and not browser extensions. Will I be convinced? I don't normally use Chrome either, so this is where it could also get interesting. But let's take a look. So you can find more at github.com/Alyssaxuu, ALYSSAXUU/Screenity. And who am I? I am Christian Schiller, a writer, a blogger, podcaster, etc., etc. I have a couple of other videos and streams and things I write you can find at christianschiller.com. Wherever you are watching this video, please say hi. Please leave a comment in the chat. I can see a few of you are watching. Say hi. Give me a thumb up. Subscribe. Whatever you feel like doing, really. I kind of just enjoy doing this. So let's jump over to screen share. All right. So yes, I'm currently using Safari. I'm going to have to change this quite quickly, I imagine. So I've got my own annotation thing here. I'm using a little application that lives up in the menu bar called Presentify. I can also do annotations and things if I want to, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't need that right now, but that's what I personally use. This is always getting it to stop annotating the screen. Highlight my cursor. That's what I actually want right now. Here we go. So, over on GitHub here, it's open source, it's relatively popular, you can see a demonstration here, get it now, it's free, okay. I don't use Chrome, I don't even have Chrome installed, I have Brave installed, oops, curse macOS in its desktops there. Let's see if it works in Brave. I've added another window down underneath my screen for kind of a script. I have to go all the way down to get to my dock now. There we go. There it is. There's Brave. Okay. All right. So let's move that over to the left there. Let's shove this over to the right. Everything looking good. Yep. Good. Okay. So we go to the Chrome store. I might just check in the Brave store, see if we can find it. Extensions, and let's see. Hopefully it works okay in Brave. Screenity. Something is making my feel slow. Not quite sure what. Screenity. Here we go. So this is interesting. It's very popular on GitHub. Not so popular as an actual download, but yeah, we'll see. I guess people can also download it from the releases side and then just install it manually. Oh, that's the source code. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Add to Brave. Seems to be the same, basically the same README. Okay. All right. So the couple of steps I normally like to go through are installing, etc., etc. I mean, with a browser extension, that's pretty easy. And then configuring. So we can see up here, I'll zoom in a bit. Up here, oops, it just vanished for some reason. There we go. Up here is the extension. Manage extensions, options. I don't see any options, interestingly. I don't know if something happens. Oh, here we go. If we click it. Okay. So, keyboard shortcut, smaller file size, video, rate, tab, desktop, camera only. Now, doing the camera, actually I have my other camera here, we can try that in a minute. So we can see a couple of things here. That's not really a configuration, it's more the actual use. Let's come back out of there. Let's see. I mean, it's a browser extension. I don't necessarily expect to see too much of a getting started guide. What am I interested? I'd be interested in trying the basic recording. I'd be interested in trying the annotation. Highlighting, maybe, custom countdowns, and exporting. Exporting as GIF would be useful, and there's even editing, apparently. And actually, this is interesting. So here is a sheet that compares it with other tools. Let's see if it compares to any others I use. Well, that's interesting. It doesn't actually have any of the ones I use. So yeah. I don't know if that's intentional or what, but well, if that interests you, take a look. Okay, translation. I don't think there's going to be any getting started guide, really. No, we just have to start fiddling around and see where we get to. All right, let's get to a web page. Let's go to, hey, let's do some self-promotion. Let's go to my own extremely average website. There we go. There I am. Hello. Okay. Let's first take a tab recording. Camera disabled. I will leave that for now. Yeah. Flip camera mirroring, I guess. Microphone disabled. Let's keep that disabled for now. 3-second countdown. Only show toolbar on hover. Not quite sure what that means, so let's just go for it. To use my camera. Okay. I didn't record anything. Or is this still going? Maybe. Is it still going? Not quite sure what happened there. Let's try that again. Allow. Don't actually want to use my camera though, or my microphone right now. Start recording. Right, here we go. I think that permission is for something else. So we can also do, let's pause that something. I guess that's that, sort of. And quite sure what's going on there or there. Not quite sure what I'm doing, but let's turn that off maybe. We'll try annotating. Okay. We won't do any of the other things. Okay, that's the same. Scroll a bit more, and we're done. Click the tick, I guess. Okay. So, what do we get there? We can specify the format, WebM, MP4, GIF. Let's go for MP4. We can trim the start a little. Let's trim it to say I can't seem to edit that for some reason. Can't seem to change that. I can only trim the end. Okay, it's fine. And let's remove the beginning then, just out of interest. Let's see how that looks. Can't seem to click it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a bit full screen to something that doesn't seem to be working. Let's download. Guessing that's 0 bytes. Let's revert the changes. Not sure. I'm not quite sure why I ended up with this grey screen though. And I seem to lose quite a lot of the recording. Oh no, here we go. It's still going. No, what is it? Let's see. I annotated the screen at a certain point. Yeah, here we go. So this is why we might want to hide that toolbar down here. Zoom in on a video. Oh, that's going to look very, very pixelated, but you see the toolbar I mean. Okay, well, let's download that. I'm interested to see what the Mac OS sometimes, what the file quality is like. 11 megabytes. Open that up in QuickTime. Hello. It's getting a bit meta. Can't see that. Let's open it up in Ena instead. Okay, well that works. And the quality looks pretty good there, actually. And it's a little pixelated. It's a little pixelated in places. Yeah, it's a fairly low bit rate. Okay, interesting. All right, let's try with the camera. Let's close this. Yes, until I close this site. Okay. Oh, yeah. Camera enabled, but... Okay. Getting annoying. Let's just refresh that, I think. Let's try. I would like to enable the camera, but I can't seem to. I don't know if this is a Brave issue or a yeah, I'd like to use that camera. I don't want to use that microphone though, because that could get complicated because I'm using that microphone elsewhere. Let's clear the permissions. Okay. All right, let's try again. Yes, you're free to use the camera, use your microphone. Yeah, I don't want to use, hopefully I can get to choose which microphone, because, there we go, right. So I would like to use the FaceTime camera, and I'd like to use, it might get some echo here, that microphone. Okay, good. Only show the toolbar on hover. Okay, that sounds good. Tab only, desktop camera only. Let's stick to the tab for now. There we go, there I am. Actually kind of like that. Woo. Can I move myself around? No. She kind of moves around on the... here we go. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. I can move my self around. That's kind of cool. I like that. Ooh. The video on the left seems to imply that it moves around oh no, she's moving it. There we go. Okay. So, hello. How do I get oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Watch my D&D stream. Rar, exactly, etc. Change the color to, I don't know, yeah, sure. Etc. No, that's rubbish. Get rid of that. And we can just trash everything. What is that? Is that an actual arrow? Yes, that's good. Hey. I'm kind of looking at myself, but I know I'm looking at myself. It gets surreal here. Okay, good. Then I think we're done. Let's stop the recording. Okay, I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's have another look at the quality, I think. The camera quality is a bit pixelated and stuttery, but I am currently streaming at the same time, so yeah. Just check it. Yeah. There we go. I can move myself around. That's kind of cool. So that is the recorded audio. Okay, great. All right, let's try the other options. Let's record just the camera. Let's try that out of interest. Hello, it's me talking to myself on a video. It's very surreal and very strange. Okay, it's a little fuzzy. That's strange. That's picked up a different camera. Let's try that again. FaceTime camera. Okay. Hello, here I am again, talking to myself. It's very, very strange. That is odd. This is a different camera. It's strange. Don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything there. So there's a weird bug there. I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, let's try the desktop then. It could be, no, it shouldn't be permissioned. I already gave it permissions. I don't know. Let's try desktop. So, okay, this is going to be somewhat standard screen share, you see. So it's going to be recording the screen share, I guess. Okay, there's myself again. Hello, me. So I'll record my screen. It's all getting exceptionally meta because I'm recording myself streaming. I will flip some windows around. That was interesting. The camera vanishes. The camera, yeah, I mean, the camera, I guess, can only be on the canvas it's on. So that's interesting. If I switch to a different tab even, the camera goes. So, yeah, that's not ideal, I suppose. Let's see how that looks. All right. Okay, so we can see that here. I mean, you just saw me doing it. You get the idea. Again, it's a little stuttery, the video. It could be the compression more than anything else. Okay. Great, that's the basics. Anything else we've missed? Self-hosting is interesting. I wonder self-host how? Oh, I see. Instead of from the Chrome store. Okay. I mean, that's basically it. There's not really much more to look at here, I suppose. I think we looked at most of the features. So how does it compare? I mean, I like the camera feature. The annotation built in is cool. Actually, that's something I didn't try. Let's see if you can still annotate on another desktop as well. Let's see. Because that would also be kind of important to be useful. Let's see. Let's get the tools up. I'm assuming probably not. Yeah. So that, to me, is probably the biggest negative, in that the additional things, the camera and the annotations, are just on the current canvas, which makes it only semi-useful as opposed to one that runs at a system-wide. I don't know if that's fixable. I'm guessing a lot of that is permissions and sandboxing in the browser, so I don't know if there's much you can do to fix that, but that to me would mean that it becomes less useful, unfortunately. So, yeah. All right, well. So, that was Screenity. In summary, Screenity is free, it's open source. I think it's probably actually very good if you want to learn how to manipulate video in a browser and do some quite cool things with it, and it's actually quite amazing what you can do with it. So that is something in itself, and it's open source, so maybe some of those features or some of those limitations I mentioned are fixable, and you can make those contributions. But if not, I think it's interesting to learn how video could be processed and recorded in JavaScript. Does it deliver? Well, it delivers everything on a web page. If you're doing desktop or screen or camera, then it doesn't deliver everything. There's a couple of bugs, and you can only annotate on the current tab, which for a lot of use cases may be fine, but for your use case may not be. So I guess if you have those wider use cases, the other pre-existing tools, some of which are mentioned on that website, are probably going to be more for you. The fact you can customize it to your heart's content in code, if you want to, is probably quite encouraging. So that was a short one. I think sometimes don't need too long to cover things. Oh, I should probably quickly say, if you come later in the video, then yeah, github.com, and there's the rest of the URL there to find out more. You can find out more about me at christianscheller.com. Say hi, leave a comment, thumbs up, subscribe on Twitch or YouTube or wherever you are watching. And I will be back next week. I have an alternating schedule on hands-on at the moment. So my next one will actually be next Monday at 12 p.m. UTC plus 2. So one more for European, African, and Asian community than in the Americas. I will be doing a DevX video next week as well, and actually a whole bunch of other things will be changing soon as well. So keep your eye on christianscheller.com or YouTube or on Twitch to find out more. And I guess thank you for joining me for this brief but quite interesting little hands-on. And let me tell you what's next on the schedule. I'll just bring the schedule up. Next week, so on the 12th of July at 12 p.m. UTC plus 2, I'll be looking at Serenade, which lets you program with your voice. That could be interesting. So until next time, I've been Christian Schiller. This has been Hands On. Thank you very much for